There comes a point in life where nothing feels completely right anymore. Not because everything is falling apart, but because something inside you has quietly started to shift. The things that once made you happy don't hit the same. The conversations feel empty, the routines feel forced, and even the places that once felt like home begin to feel distant. You start questioning everything, your choices, your path, even yourself. You may think you're lost, that something is wrong with you, or that you're falling behind in life. But the truth is far deeper than that. This phase isn't confusion, it's transformation in disguise. Your mind is trying to hold on to what's familiar, while your soul is pulling you towards something unknown. And that tension, that discomfort, that silent chaos you feel inside, it's not here to destroy you. It's here to wake you up. Because before your life changes, there is always this moment, where everything feels uncertain, unclear, and unfamiliar. There comes a phase where things don't just feel different, they actually start slipping away. Plans don't work out the way you expected. People begin to distance themselves without clear reasons. Situations you once had control over suddenly feel unstable. It's like life is slowly removing pieces, one by one, and you're left wondering why everything is going wrong at the same time. You try to hold on. You try to fix things, to bring everything back to how it used to be. But no matter how hard you try, it doesn't stay. And that's the part that hurts the most. Because it feels like you're losing something important, something familiar, something that once gave you comfort. But what if this isn't loss? What if this is life clearing space? Sometimes, things fall apart not because you failed, but because they no longer align with who you're becoming. The connections, the habits, the mindset, they all served a version of you that you're slowly outgrowing. And as painful as it feels, this is necessary. Because before your life truly changes, everything that can't go with you begins to fall away. So if things feel like they're slipping out of your hands right now, don't panic. This isn't the end of your story. This is the moment where life is making room for something new, something better, something that actually belongs to the person you're becoming. Slowly, you begin to pull away. Not loudly, not suddenly, but quietly. You stop explaining yourself. You stop forcing conversations. The need to be understood by everyone starts fading. And even though you're surrounded by people, there's a distance growing inside you. At first, it feels lonely. You wonder why you can't connect the same way anymore. But deep down, something feels different, like you're seeing things you didn't see before. You're understanding people, situations, even yourself, on a deeper level. This distance isn't isolation. It's clarity. Because before your life changes, you stop chasing noise, and start listening to yourself. There's a moment in this journey where the real battle begins, not outside, but within you. One part of you wants to stay the same, safe, familiar, comfortable. And the other part wants more. It wants growth, truth, something deeper, even if it's uncertain. It feels like you're stuck between two versions of yourself. Imagine someone standing at a crossroads. Behind them is everything they've ever known, people, habits, a life that feels safe but no longer fulfilling. Ahead of them is a path covered in fog, unclear, unknown, and honestly, a little scary. They keep looking back, then forward, unable to decide. Days pass, and that pressure builds inside. The comfort of the past starts feeling heavy, and the unknown starts calling louder. And one day, they realize something. Staying the same is starting to hurt more than changing. That's when the shift begins. Because before your life changes, you go through this silent war within yourself, where you slowly stop choosing comfort, and start choosing growth. As this inner shift grows, you start noticing what doesn't belong in your life anymore. Old habits, toxic relationships, limiting beliefs, they begin to feel heavier than before. You no longer resist the thought of releasing them, instead, you feel a quiet strength in letting go. It isn't sudden. It isn't dramatic. It's a calm, almost invisible process. You stop overthinking people's opinions. You stop clinging to the past. You realize that holding on was only keeping you from stepping into who you are meant to become. And strangely, letting go doesn't feel empty. It feels like space opening inside you, space for clarity, peace, and the new opportunities your soul has been waiting for. Before your life changes, you always have to release what can't move with you. You begin noticing subtle signs everywhere. A song, a conversation, a small moment that suddenly feels meaningful. Life starts speaking to you quietly, guiding you toward what truly matters. This awakening isn't loud. It's gentle, almost invisible at first. But the more you pay attention, the more you feel the shift inside. You're slowly becoming aware of your own energy, your own power, and the life that's waiting for you beyond fear and old patterns. Before your life changes, you first awaken to yourself. There comes a moment when the world seems to fade away. The noise, the chaos, the endless chatter, all of it becomes background static. And in that silence, something profound begins to emerge. You start hearing the thoughts you usually ignore. You feel the emotions you usually suppress. You notice the patterns in your life you never paid attention to. At first, it can feel uncomfortable. Silence has a way of forcing us to confront the truths we try to run from. You may feel restless, anxious, or even scared. But if you let yourself sit with it, if you let yourself really listen, you begin to notice something incredible. This silence isn't empty. It's full. Full of answers, guidance, and clarity that your mind was too busy to notice before. You realize that the discomfort you've been feeling wasn't a warning to stop, it was a signal to pay attention. You start to understand the subtle ways your life has been trying to guide you. The missed opportunities, the failed connections, the moments that hurt, all of it suddenly makes sense. You see that these experiences weren't meant to break you, but to prepare you. And in that quiet, in that stillness, you feel a shift within yourself. A soft but undeniable knowing that you are moving forward, that something new is forming, and that the life waiting for you is more aligned with your true self than anything you've known before. Before your life changes, you must first embrace the silence and hear what it's been trying to tell you all along. There's a story about someone who thought their life was stuck forever. Every day felt the same, repetitive, heavy, and meaningless. They tried to fix things by doing more, talking more, controlling more, but nothing worked. The weight only grew. One evening, feeling completely lost, they sat quietly in their room. No distractions, no noise, just themselves. For the first time in years, they stopped running from their feelings. They let themselves feel the fear, the sadness, and the uncertainty. And then, something shifted. It wasn't dramatic. There was no sudden miracle. But a gentle realization came: I don't have to force my life. I just have to allow it to change. From that moment on, they began to see life differently. They stopped trying to control outcomes, stopped chasing what didn't belong, and started listening to their inner guidance. Slowly, the chaos that once terrified them became a map showing exactly where to step next. Before your life changes, there's always a turning point. A moment when you stop resisting, when you stop forcing, and when you finally begin to trust the process. As the shift grows stronger, you realize that the old ways of control no longer work. Plans, schedules, expectations, they all start to feel irrelevant. You can no longer force life into a shape it once fit. This is the stage where trust becomes your only option. Trust in yourself. Trust in the process. Trust in the unseen forces guiding you. It isn't easy. Fear often whispers that you might fail, that you might lose, that you're not ready. But every step you've taken to this point has been preparing you for this exact moment. You begin to surrender, not out of weakness, but out of wisdom. You stop demanding answers and start noticing signs. Small coincidences, moments of clarity, synchronicities, they all begin to point toward a new path. And slowly, you start moving forward, not with certainty, but with faith. Because before your life changes, you must learn to walk confidently into the unknown, even when the way isn't clear. After all the uncertainty, all the letting go, all the silent struggles, a shift finally arrives. It's subtle at first, a feeling of lightness, clarity, and possibility that wasn't there before. You notice it in the way you breathe, the way you think, the way you feel. Life hasn't suddenly become perfect, but everything feels aligned in a way it never did. You see opportunities you missed before. You connect with people who truly resonate with your energy. You pursue actions that feel natural, not forced. And most importantly, you start to recognize your own strength, resilience, and wisdom. This is the moment your life has been preparing you for. Every challenge, every discomfort, every moment of doubt, it all led to this. The old has passed, the unnecessary has fallen away, and now you step forward into a life that belongs to the real you. Before your life changes, you go through the unseen process. And after it, you emerge transformed, aligned, and ready to embrace everything waiting for you.